Jay-Z and Diddy's accuser is now saying that Jay-Z is sending private investigators after her to intimidate her. The Jane Doe that dropped the lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy is now saying that Jay-Z is sending private investigators after her to try to lie and admit that her story about him was false. I do not know what is transpiring right now, but there is so much crazy stuff that is just now popping up in the news about all of this. The anonymous woman who accused Jay-Z of SA in a since-dismissed lawsuit is sticking by her story, and she said that he's intimidating and terrifying her. The Jane Doe doubled down on her claims in new legal court documents obtained by TMZ, and she said that Jay-Z is trying to bully her into saying that her accusations are bogus. And now I'm wondering if this Jane Doe sued Jay-Z for intimidating her with private investigators like a lot of Tony Buzbee's clients sued Roc Nation for. I already know I will be looking for these documents, but right now this is hot off the press and I have just seen it. In the new court docs, the woman claims that she was recently approached outside of her home and cornered by two people who told her that they were investigators working for one of Jay's lawyers. She claims that the people tried to get her to sign an affidavit stating that her claims against Jay-Z were false, but she refused. The woman also claimed that the investigators asked her if attorney Tony Buzbee sought her out as a client and offered her money to pursue false claims against Jay-Z, two allegations which she denied. She claims that the alleged confrontation left her to feel intimidated and terrified, and she was wondering how they found her identity because she remained anonymous in media reports and legal proceedings. The woman even claimed that her parents were approached by two investigators asking similar questions about Buzbee and her SA story. She also revealed that she decided to drop the claim because she was frightened by the reaction from Jay-Z and his supporters, and she feared that she was going to be publicly outed and subject to public attacks. Now Jay-Z has filed a whole new lawsuit in Alabama against this Jane Doe and Tony Buzbee. And I'm honestly confused about this because Jay-Z's lawsuit against Tony Buzbee in California is still ongoing, even though the judge said that he's probably going to dismiss Jay-Z's claims that Tony Buzbee tried to extort him because he shows no evidence of anything like that. And that same judge said that he's still thinking about if he's going to let Jay-Z continue for his defamation lawsuit all over Tony Buzbee liking a post on Twitter. Now Jay-Z turned around and is suing Buzbee and this Jane Doe in Alabama where she lives, claiming that she admitted to making the whole story up and she told Buzbee it was bogus before he moved forward with the claims. But she said that's not the case, and Tony Buzbee says that Jay-Z's allegations are bogus. And the crazy part of this Jane Doe's allegations about these private investigators is that Roc Nation is still dealing with multiple lawsuits from Tony Buzbee's clients saying that they sent private investigators to them to try to get them to lie on Tony Buzbee and file fake lawsuits. And the same private investigators that Tony Buzbee got a picture of from his clients is the same man that was going around and actually was at my friend Secret Service Sampson's house to question him about Diddy. In my opinion, I don't find her accusations about being threatened and intimidated by these private investigators far-fetched at all. All of this is absolutely wild. She's saying that she's threatened and been intimidated and been attacked by private investigators and her family into lying about her claims and trying to say that they were never real when she's standing 10 toes down. And now Jay-Z's filing a whole new lawsuit in Alabama while he still has a lawsuit that he's halfway losing in California. And meanwhile, Diddy's just silent as can be, sitting back like, hey, whatever be, just it be. Woo, this is crazy. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.